Hello and welcome to today's Liverpool News Roundup here on Anfield Agenda. I'm Connor, and over the next few minutes we're going to walk through everything you need to know from the world of Liverpool Football Club. There's plenty to get into today, including fresh developments surrounding Joel Ordóñez, reaction to yesterday's deeply underwhelming draw at Anfield, and growing questions around Arne Slot's long-term future as Liverpool head coach. Before we dive in, please do take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of Liverpool content. It genuinely helps the channel grow, and your support never goes unnoticed. Let's start with today's opening question because it frames a lot of what we're going to discuss. Do you believe Arne Slot will still be Liverpool manager next season? Not whether he's about to be sacked in the coming weeks, but whether you genuinely think he'll still be in charge when next season begins. We'll come back to that later on. Joel Ordóñez transfer links begin to accelerate. We'll start with the developing transfer story around Joel Ordóñez of Club Brugge. The 21-year-old Ecuadorian centre-back is a player Liverpool have been linked with for some time, but over the last 24 hours, those links appeared to have intensified significantly, particularly coming out of South America. The first report broke yesterday via Bola Vip, who claimed that Liverpool were closing in on a deal for Ordóñez after negotiations picked up pace. According to that report, the fee would be in the region of £35 million. That was quickly followed by another Ecuadorian outlet stating that Liverpool had already reached an agreement with the player himself and were now locked in talks with Club Brugge over the final structure of the deal. Then came what many consider the most significant update so far. Espresso EC, a highly reputable and reliable Ecuadorian source, reported that Joel Ordóñez is now just one signature away from becoming a Liverpool player. According to them, initial terms have already been agreed, with only final contractual details and medical examinations remaining. They also claimed that Ordóñez has the full backing of Liverpool's hierarchy and is set to make a huge career jump, both in footballing terms and financially. Reports suggest he could earn up to £5.5 million per year, roughly £106,000 per week before bonuses or commercial incentives. Naturally, there has been a lot of discussion about why this story first emerged from Ecuador rather than England. Ordóñez is an Ecuadorian international, so it makes sense that journalists in his home country would be ahead of the curve. At the time of recording, there has been no confirmation or denial from the usual English-based journalists you'd expect to weigh in on a Liverpool transfer story. There's been nothing yet from Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, James Pearce, or Paul Gorst. That doesn't automatically mean the story isn't true, but it does mean it needs to be treated cautiously. That said, it also hasn't been shut down. Often in these situations, you'll see English reporters quickly dismiss a rumor if there's nothing in it. That hasn't happened yet. English media finally pick up the story. This morning, The Mirror became the first UK outlet to run with the story. While it's not a top-tier source, it does at least indicate that the noise around this potential deal is starting to travel. According to their report, Liverpool are preparing to sign Club Brugge defender Joel Ordóñez in January for a fee that could rise to £43 million. The initial payment would be closer to £35 million, with an additional £8 million in performance-based add-ons. They also claimed that Chelsea have pulled out of the race, leaving Liverpool clear to complete the deal. It's no secret that Liverpool are actively searching for a new centre-back ahead of the 2025-26 season, and this is one link that genuinely appears to be gathering momentum. Over the coming days, we should get clarity one way or another. Either the deal progresses rapidly, or we're told there's nothing in it. From Liverpool's perspective, a centre-back is desperately needed. Injuries, lack of depth, and inconsistency have all exposed the squad this season. Ordóñez ticks a lot of boxes. He's young, composed on the ball, strong defensively, and has Champions League experience despite his age. He also came through Independiente del Valle, a club renowned for producing top-level talent in recent years. Moises Caicedo, Piero Hincapié, William Pacho, there's a clear pattern there.
all signs point toward Ordóñez being another high-ceiling defender. If this deal gets over the line, it could be a very smart piece of business. Let's hope Liverpool move decisively. Liverpool 0, Leeds 0, a performance that raised alarms. Now we move on to yesterday's match, a game that left many Liverpool supporters frustrated, bored, and deeply concerned. Liverpool played out a goalless draw at Anfield against Leeds United in what can only be described as a dull, lifeless performance. It wasn't just that Liverpool failed to win, it was the manner of the display. Someone in the live chat last night summed it up perfectly by saying Liverpool now look like a team playing not to lose rather than playing to win. That feels painfully accurate. Yes, Liverpool are unbeaten in 8 games, and that's an improvement on earlier in the season. The defense looks more stable, but in the process, everything that once made Liverpool exciting to watch has disappeared. The intensity is gone, the flair is gone, the aggression, the attacking intent, the sense that a goal is always coming, none of it is there. What we're left with is slow, predictable, turgid football that feels like a chore to sit through. And it's not just fans saying this anymore. Journalists begin to turn. Paul Gorst wrote after the game that it's becoming increasingly difficult to define what Liverpool's style of play actually is. For all the money spent reshaping a title-winning squad, responsibility ultimately falls on head coach Arne Slot. His verdict was damning. Lewis Steele was even more blunt. He said Liverpool might have lost that game a month ago, but there was absolutely nothing positive to take from the performance. Leeds deserved credit, but taking only 2 points from 2 games against them is simply unacceptable. He later followed that up by saying Liverpool should comfortably finish in the top 4, but after spending £450 million, fans have every right to expect far more than what they're currently seeing. His closing line said it all. The worst thing is, they're boring. That word boring keeps coming up, and it's hard to argue against it. James Pearce added further weight to the criticism, pointing out that Liverpool's summer spending was meant to make them more dynamic, more unpredictable, and more potent going forward. Instead, the reality has been the opposite. Liverpool have scored 17 fewer league goals than at the same stage last season. That's alarming. Is Arne Slot really the man to take Liverpool forward? At this point, it feels like the answer for many supporters is no. Not because he's about to be sacked, but because the trajectory just doesn't inspire confidence. Liverpool will likely still finish in the top 4, but that may say more about the failings of others than Liverpool's own excellence. Chelsea are in disarray, Manchester United remain chaotic,